Have you ever wondered why cats were sacred in ancient Egypt, revered to the point of divinity? In the heart of ancient Egypt, a belief ran deep, shaping the fabric of their society. This was the belief in the divine Feline, a goddess whose allure and ferocity captivated all who walked the land, a goddess known as Bastet. Before the written word began to carve tales into the annals of time, Bastet was esteemed as a formidable lioness warrior goddess. She was seen as the protector of the pharaohs, a guardian of the realms. But as the sands of time whispered their secrets, Bastet's image began to soften, evolving her into an emblem of domestic bliss, the protector of hearth and home. In the bustling streets of ancient Egyptian cities, cats, believed to be emissaries of Bastet, roamed freely. Their lithe forms would wind through the labyrinthine alleys like moonlight shadows. For the people, these felines were more than mere animals. They were divine vessels, and to harm a cat was not just an act of cruelty but a sacrilege against the spirit of Egypt. Every home in Egypt held statues of Bastet, her benevolent gaze offering unwavering protection. Mothers would whisper prayers to Bastet, seeking her favor for their children, while warriors would entreat her blessing before heading to battle, believing her to be their shield in times of strife. They believed that Bastet's presence brought prosperity and fortune, her divine touch blessing the land with abundance and fertility. Thus, the people of Egypt honored her with festivals and offerings, celebrating her magnificence with feasts and dances that echoed into the night. However, despite the reverence and adoration, there was a darker side to this belief. Those who dared to violate the sacred bond between cat and human would face the wrath of both mortal and divine justice. Accidentally harming a cat was not just a misfortune, it was a crime punishable by severe penalties, a testament to the sanctity of Bastet's feline offspring. Bastet, once a lioness warrior, would undergo a transformation, one that would shape the fabric of ancient Egyptian society. Her legacy has endured through the ages, woven into the tapestry of Egyptian culture, a testament to the power of belief and the enduring bond between humanity and the animal kingdom. As the sands of time whispered their secrets, Bastet's image softened, evolving from a lioness warrior to a domestic deity. The transformation was profound, a metamorphosis that took her from the battlefield's front lines to the intimate confines of the Egyptian home. In the heart of every home, in the soul of every family, Bastet found a place of reverence. Her new form was that of a domestic cat, a creature both gentle and fierce, capable of boundless affection and unwavering loyalty. This shift in perception was not just a change in iconography, but a testament to the evolving relationship between the Egyptians and their feline companions. Cats in ancient Egypt were more than just animals. They were emissaries of Bastet, divine beings that carried the goddess's essence within them. They walked the land freely, their graceful forms a constant reminder of Bastet's protective presence. Their sleek silhouettes slinked through the labyrinthine streets, their soft purrs a soothing melody in the bustling chaos of city life. To hurt a cat was not merely an act of cruelty, it was an affront to Bastet, a violation of the sacred bond that tied the goddess to her feline children. In every household, statues of Bastet stood tall, their stone eyes radiating a sense of calm and security. Her image was that of a domestic cat, her gaze soft yet vigilant, her stance poised yet relaxed. She was the guardian of the home, the protector of family, her benevolent presence a source of comfort and reassurance. Prayers were whispered in her name, offerings made in her honor, her divine influence a constant in the daily lives of the Egyptians. In every household, Bastet's benevolent gaze watched over families, offering unwavering protection. Her transformation from a warrior goddess to a domestic protector was a testament to the power of belief, the strength of reverence, and the enduring bond between humans and cats. Bastet's divine touch was believed to bring prosperity, fortune, and fertility. Such was the power of this revered feline deity. Her blessings were not just the stuff of legends, but an intrinsic part of the everyday lives of the ancient Egyptians. The people of Egypt did not merely worship Bastet, they lived under her protective gaze, their lives interwoven with her divine essence. Every harvest reaped, every child born, every victory won, all were seen as the direct result of Bastet's benevolence. It was thought that her divine touch could turn barren lands into fertile fields, bring wealth to the poor, and grant courage to the weak. But the blessings of Bastet were not just of the tangible kind. Her very presence was seen as a source of comfort, a beacon of hope in times of despair. In the face of adversity, the Egyptians turned to Bastet, their prayers a symphony of faith and reverence echoing through the ages. And as with any deity worthy of adoration, Bastet was honored with grand festivals and offerings. The ancient Egyptians believed that to keep Bastet's favor, they must honor her in a manner befitting her divine status. Therefore, they celebrated her magnificence with elaborate feasts and dances, their joyous laughter and rhythmic movements a testament to their love for their beloved feline goddess. These celebrations were not just a demonstration of their faith, but also a form of thanks. They were a way for the people to express their gratitude for the blessings Bastet had bestowed upon them. The festivals were a riot of colors and sounds, the air filled with the intoxicating aroma of incense and the melodious strains of music, all in honor of the goddess who watched over them. In every corner of Egypt, from the grandest of palaces to the humblest of homes, Bastet was revered. Her statues were adorned with precious jewels, her temples filled with offerings of food and wine. Every prayer uttered, every offering made was a tribute to her divine grace. Bastet's presence resonated in every corner of Egypt, her magnificence celebrated with feasts and dances. Such was the love and reverence for Bastet, the feline goddess whose blessings touched every facet of ancient Egyptian life. But amidst the adoration for Bastet, there existed a darker truth. The reverence for Bastet was so profound it forged an unbreakable bond between the people of ancient Egypt and their feline companions. Cats, as representatives of the divine Bastet, were considered sacred. They were not just pets or hunters of vermin. They were the earthly embodiment of a goddess and were treated with the utmost respect and care. The bond between humans and cats in ancient Egypt was sacred, inviolable. It was a bond born of mutual respect, a testament to the deep connection between humanity and the animal kingdom. And this bond was protected by laws as stern as the desert sun. If a person was found guilty of harming a cat, even unintentionally, the punishment was severe. The crime was not seen as a mere act of cruelty towards an animal. No, it was interpreted as a direct affront to Bastet herself, a blasphemous act against the divine. The law did not distinguish between intentional harm and accidental harm. The crime was the same, and so was the punishment. The gravity of the punishment underscored the sacredness of the bond. It served as a stark warning to all, highlighting the reverence with which these feline creatures should be treated. It was a clear message that the bond between cat and human was not to be taken lightly. It was a bond sanctified by the gods themselves, a bond that carried the weight of divine expectation. But this was not a bond of fear. It was a bond of love, of respect, a bond that echoed the harmony between the divine and the mortal, a bond that was cherished and nurtured with pride by the people of ancient Egypt. It was a bond that taught them to value life in all its forms, to see the divine in the everyday, to understand the sacredness that lies in the heart of all living creatures. Accidentally harming a cat was not a mere misfortune, it was a desecration of the sacred bond between cat and human. This was a testament to the depth of reverence for Bastet and the sacred bond her presence forged between humans and cats, a bond that continues to echo through the annals of history. The legacy of Bastet, the beloved guardian of Egypt, endured through the ages. This phrase is not just a testament to the longevity of the ancient Egyptian civilization, but also to the enduring influence of the cat goddess in the hearts and minds of her people. In the annals of Egyptian history, Bastet's presence permeates every facet of life, from daily rituals to monumental architecture. Her image graces the walls of temples and tombs, a constant reminder of her protective gaze. In the bustling markets, one could find amulets and statues bearing her likeness, carried by travelers seeking her blessings on their journeys. Even as Egypt's glory faded into the sands of time, the reverence for Bastet did not wane. Her influence transcended the boundaries of Egypt, reaching the shores of other civilizations. The Greeks, fascinated by the Egyptian pantheon, incorporated Bastet into their own mythology, equating her with their goddess Artemis. In the domestic sphere, the cat's privileged status remained unchanged. The feline's representation of Bastet ensured their protection and reverence. They were cherished companions, their purrs a reminder of the goddess's benevolent presence. Beyond the tangible, Bastet's influence extended to the moral and ethical fabric of society. She instilled a deep respect for all forms of life, especially animals. This reverence was so ingrained that harming a cat intentionally or otherwise was viewed as an affront to the goddess herself and was met with severe consequences. The echoes of Bastet's legacy continue to resonate today. She is a symbol of the harmonious coexistence between humans and animals, a beacon of love, protection, and respect. She inspires us to cherish our animal companions, to recognize their divinity, and treat them with the kindness they deserve. The legacy of Bastet is a testament to the profound impact of belief on a civilization. It underlines the power of the divine, the strength of conviction, and the enduring bond between humans and the animal kingdom. In the land where the Nile flowed eternal, the echoes of Bastet's presence could be heard in the purrs of her sacred children, resonating through the corridors of time.